guys, that's another week gone by in the mix, so it's time for your update. This week we're going to start, as always, with new stuff. We've singled out a couple of the more exciting releases we've had this week. It's not been a hugely busy week in terms of new things. Next week might be busier, but for right now we think you'll like these quite a lot. We were big fans, and we'll start with Pandy Protein Chocolate. Pandy, you might know these guys from their protein candy. We've had these bits and pieces for a while. Big fan of these. They're the only guys we've ever found who've actually made a protein chewy pick and mix style sweet that tastes any good. It's also high in protein, 16 grams a bag. It's naturally sweetened, it's low sugar, it's got BCAAs in there. So they're really nice. Chocolate, they've done another good job as well. 3 flavours to kick us off: sea salt caramel, mint and choc orange. So the mint choc combo, the chocolate and orange combo, both very popular. Our favourite would have to be the sea salt caramel because it's the sweetest. And they're all available right now. They have 22% protein a bar. We've crunched the numbers on that. That makes them about 18 grams of protein per 80 gram bar. They're also really low sugar, so about 3 grams of protein per bar as well. So really nice and guilt-free, and it's great chocolate there. It's good to break up into recipes. It's good to eat on its own. It's quite irresistible. We try to eat just a square or two, the whole bar disappears. Good job, Pandy. And we actually have something else new from them coming probably next week, and we're very excited for these. We've not tried them or anything yet, but when you see, they'll probably go down quite nicely, and they're a bit chocolatey too. Next one up, ProSupps My Cookies. We've had these in the mix for a while. They have a really nice kind of doughy, chewy cookie texture, and they have a whole range of different flavours, from Snickerdoodle, which is always a favourite of ours, through white chocolate chip. They've got red velvet. They've got a really, really nice iced lemon pound cake. Actually, it's quite an unusual flavour for a protein cookie, but that one's really sweet, really refreshing, really zingy. Definitely worth checking out that one as well. But right now we've got carrot cake. So it's a nice Easter appropriate one again. These were actually launched in the States way back in, I think, October and November last year. So it was a Thanksgiving autumn one from them. It's taken ages to get them over here, but we don't mind too much given that it has landed this past week with Easter looming and everything. Carrot cake wise, it's nice and appropriate, as I said. And it's also really good. It was totally worth the wait, I think. So cinnamon again, order of the day, but there's the usual carrot cake spice. There's nutmeg, there's a hint of ginger. The carrot actually comes through in this, and there's also a really nice buttercream, cream cheesy-esque drizzle topping. So a lot of the ProSupps cookies do have chocolate chips and things, but some of them do also have drizzle toppings on top. This is the latter. And we're really pleasantly surprised with that. It's not an easy flavour to do, and they've actually pulled it off. So it's 18 grams of protein cookie, and they are not low sugar, but they're not high sugar either. So they're quite nice, justifiable ones, and it's just shy of 300 calories a cookie. But grab these. Probably will be fairly limited editions, so they're available in our My Cookie, My Mix bundle on site now, where you can pick and mix a box across all the ProSupps cookie flavours, and we think you like that one. Okay, new stuff wise, that's probably about it. That's only the ones I'm going to mention. If you jump to our Just Arrived section on site, that's always updated as we list things, so that's always the best place to start if you want the latest and greatest. But for the video, that's that done. We've got quite a few restocks though, so I wanted to put more time into these. First off, and this is the big one, the Swolesome Easter range. Obviously, we introduced these last week. We got a whole load of these in after they sold out so quickly. Unfortunately, a whole load of them have gone right back out again. In fact, at the time of filming this, the Easter egg hunt bars have completely gone again. This is probably the fastest sellout in pick and mix history. So many shot off site before we knew what was happening, and we thought we'd be covered for at least a couple of days with this rather big delivery we got, but they've all gone. The Easter egg hunt bar is the cream egg bar with brownie in it, milk chocolate, if you remember. But we do still have the carrot cake bars, again, sensational, both the whey and the dairy-free, the vegan varieties of those, and the great fun little eggs. So the peanut butter crunch cookie ones, and the Big Daddy cream eggs there with the yolky core and the stickiness and the gooiness. And they're wonderful. We still got some of those available, but jump on site. If by the time you see this they've gone, sign up for notifications. The good news is we have a load more coming. I'm sure Swolesome are going to kill us at this point, but we keep ordering. We've doubled orders. We're getting as many as we possibly can in. Easter's not far off now, so sign up for notifications. I'm sure we will be able to get you some. Just bear with us. Anyway, next one, MyMuscleMugs. M at MyMuscleMug. does a great job with these products. We've spoken about them before. They're these sheeny, shiny little sachets. These are the single-serve versions of the MyMuscleMugs. So tear this open, goes in your mug, goes with water or milk or whatever you want to mix it with, and you microwave it, kind of explodes and gets a wonderful the whey and stuff in there. There's different varieties too, and loads of different flavors. Really nice, guilt-free, less than 200 calories, less than 10 grams of carbs, a whopping 20-25 grams of protein. Birthday cake, white chocolate raspberry, gingerbread we've just got back that we've been out of stock of for a while. Huge range of flavors. Big value tubs as well, pointed them over there. They're all up on the site now, so jump in. Other restocks, yeah. Again, cookie front, we've already gone on about the carrot cake cookies here. Another favourite one of ours, the Oatmeal Raisin Cookies. Quest cookies launched beginning of this year, so a bit of a surprise one from Quest, because we have tried samples in the past from them, back when the bars were doing really well, they were looking at cookies, they kind of went quiet, and then suddenly, boom, they appeared. And 4 flavours of these, we've got choc chip, double choc, and peanut butter, and then the oatmeal raisin. The oatmeal raisin proved really, really hard to get from the outset, which is a shame, because when we tried the pre-release samples, the oatmeal raisin was the winning cookie for us, definitely. I mean, yes, cinnamon was there, but the texture was really good, the oatiness was there, really nice and authentic. That was the favourite. We just couldn't get it. We got a couple of boxes, disappeared on us. Anyway, finally got them back in, they've hit the UK again. And they are available in our Quest Cookie Cravings bundle. Why would you want these cookies? Well, they're far more than just a battered out Quest bar. They are low sugar, obviously, is also using Quest. They've got some great ingredients, again, hallmark of Quest there, 50 grams of protein a cookie, 250 calories or less. The texture's really nice, the flavors are really nice, they're not too sweet. It's just really good balanced cookie, and yeah, some of you have probably been waiting for this. Definitely worth grabbing it while we have them. That's great. Okay, next one. Barebells Puddings. We did mention these last week. These are another release from the guys who make the phenomenal Barebells bars, obviously. Some of the caramel cashew and the salty peanut, the cookies and cream bars we've gone on about quite a bit here. Been hugely popular. Puddings came out. We didn't expect them to be probably quite as popular as they have been, but again, 20 grams of protein per pot, 4 great flavours from strawberry through coconut, double chocolate, which we just got back in this week and has proved the best seller. And what we got, vanilla as well. Really nice, especially when you get them out of the fridge and they're chilled. You can eat them kind of on the go as well. They've got little spoons hidden in there that extend and are really good fun. You can tip them out into a bowl, mix cereal in them and everything, but they're fairly low sugar, they're very low fat, high protein, they're low lactose. Just, yeah, a really nice surprise launch we got from Barebells there, and there's not a lot in the market like them, but who doesn't love pudding, right? And they've done a really good job of it. Yeah, the chocolate, definitely try that out, but vanilla's probably our pick after that. We do a trio bundle on site that makes them a really good price as well. Right, yeah, last restock, bit of a departure from the other ones here, but it's this tub right here. Awesome Supps vegan protein, Awesome Supplements is vegan protein. We got this in beginning of this year, beginning of 2018, and it's quite quickly become our best-selling vegan protein. Not hard to see why, really, aside from a fantastic nutritional profile, so it's like 100 calories a serving, with loads of protein in there and everything, but it's chocolate salted caramel. Chocolate salted caramel is not exactly a common flavour in vegan proteins. You typically get rather boring chocolates and vanillas and things, but chocolate salted caramel, and beyond that, it actually tastes really nice. So despite it being a fairly typical vegan blend, I think there's pea, there's rice, there's even hemp in there, which is notoriously hard to cover. Despite all that, the flavour sings through. You've got saltiness, you've got rich cocoa, you've got chocolatiness, it's indulgent, it mixes really well, you know, not just in oats, not just in baking or anything, but to actually drink this stuff. It's got a lovely texture, lovely flavour. If you've been looking for a vegan protein that actually tastes pretty good, this is the one for you. I mean, they are very, very hard to try, very, very hard to find. We try as many as we can. This one really stood out, and I dare say if you've been struggling, that's the one to give a go. Yeah, this is Ben Coomber, the nutritionist going around, and he's got a load of other fantastic supplements, but it's the vegan one we heard so many great things about. We're so glad we got hold of it. I know he's looking at more flavours and things, but chocolate salted caramel, start there. We just got them back in the mix. Great price on a tub as well. Really don't think you'd be disappointed. Okay. Oh, and the other one to mention, yeah, we know we go on about these a lot, but they are really, really popular. They actually got some amazing Unilad coverage this week. Uniland Fitness, you may have seen it, so the video's been shared around staggering 100,000 times or something like that. But the Gym Body Protein Donuts. These are always team favourites of ours. 4 great flavours. Vanilla bean here, got chocolate orange here, banana cinnamon and peanut butter. Less than 100 calories, up to 10 grams of protein, low sugar, high fibre. Yeah, they tick loads of different boxes, but they're a truly guilt-free protein donut, or pronut if you will. There's not a lot more I can say than that. They just taste absolutely amazing. They're sweet, they're iced, they're wonderful. And they're back in the mix now, and we're doing our best to keep up with the stock, but a lot of them are flying around. So check them out if you haven't already. Okay, that's definitely the restocks done. Next week, quickly, we've got PE Science coming back in. We mentioned this at the end of the video last week. We have had some of the flavors, some of the supplements back in. We've had some high volume, we've had some alpha-bean, we've had some prolific. We've had some of the select flavors, the peanut butter ones too. We are still waiting on some though. A couple of deliveries didn't quite make it in this week. Will be in next week, so I'll make more of a fuss then, but just say if you go on site, you might find some of your supplement flavor favorite staples on there. They are coming. I mentioned yes, there's something new coming from Pandy that's been quite good. There's chocolate involved, there's nuts involved. I think you'll like that as well. Yes, we've got Swolesome coming back. This is the other restock thing. So as I said, sign up for notifications. Loads of them come back in, probably towards the end of the week, including the hot cross bun cookie dough, which didn't actually make it this time. And we've got a couple of other potentially really exciting ones that we'll be able to rave about at the end of next week, but we're not going to let the cat out of the bag on that one quite yet. Anyway, that's about it from us here in the mix for this week. Snow is actually beginning to fall now, so if you get this and you've got orders going out this week, we're doing our best to avoid delays, but I don't think it's going to be nearly as bad, but just so you're aware. And Sue, it's goodbye from me, it's goodbye from Jim, and we will see you in the mix again next week. Bye guys.